Shuttle diplomacy, first of all, is misnamed, and secondly, it doesn't work. If you're simply going to carry offers back and forth all day, I don't believe you're doing what the parties pay you to do, which is help drive both parties to see the strengths as well as the weaknesses of their cases so that common ground can be developed.
We take a very different approach to mediation. We do an extremely deep dive. We do a lot of homework and preparation before the mediation so that we truly understand the issues before the session even begins. A good mediator is a good mirror. Because we do such a deep dive and we do so much preparation to really understand the case before the session begins, we can be that mirror.
Doing the homework for mediation goes far beyond just reading the mediation statements submitted by the parties. It involves truly digging into the facts of the case, the exhibits, any transcripts, filings in court, information that has arisen out of expert discovery, embracing the case and understanding all of the nuances. It may even involve a site visit. We prepare internal memoranda, and it is all with a view toward offering the clients the best service we can. What we have heard from the clients with whom we have worked is that our level of preparation for mediation is unprecedented, that they value it.
We do not give up easily. By the end of a mediation session, the parties have really made an investment in that mediator. The mediator has a great deal of knowledge not only about the case, but they have an exclusive level of knowledge about where the settlement really stands and what the obstacles to settlement are. As the circumstances change as the case progresses, a thoughtful and dogged mediator can create new opportunities for settlement.
The investment they have made in us is an investment that they ought to be able to capitalize on all the way through until a final resolution in one way or another.
Becky spent decades on the bench. And then she founded the Institute for the Advancement of the American Legal System, where she brought natural adversaries together to form true consensus. She brings that same level of innovation and creative thinking to her mediations. She's solving complex problems using those same tools and being able to rely on her decades of experience solving some of the most difficult problems in the civil justice system. And Jim is a true blue trial lawyer with scores of complex commercial trials under his belt, who was involved in negotiating the Good Friday Agreement, one of the most intractable problems of our time. Truthfully, with jury trials today being what they are, there are few lawyers coming up behind Jim who have that level of experience and who can offer that level of wisdom and insight.
Stacy brings an intellectual capacity to us all that benefits the parties in terms of their thinking about the strengths and weaknesses of their case. In many instances, strengths and weaknesses they hadn't considered, but she has seen. And I enjoy working with people who are smarter than I am, and I enjoy working with people who have character. And I know that when I'm waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning wrestling with a problem, they're doing the same thing.
There are 3 of us at our ADR entity, and we each bring a very different set of credentials and very different experience. So when it's efficient and appropriate for the case, 2 of us can work together.
We often propose that a case be co-mediated, namely that 2 mediators work on the case at the same time and both come to the session to try to maximize what we can do in that highly valuable time when the parties and their counsel have convened and are all running the clock. When we co-mediate, we can make double the use of the same amount of time. For example, one mediator can be in one room working through detailed damages calculations with one party, and the other mediator can be in the other room offering the opposing party early neutral evaluation. In our efforts to improve and to continue to be better at what we do, we engaged an objective independent researcher to get some feedback anonymously. What we continuously heard is that our deep level of preparation and our co-mediation strategy made all the difference.
There is an enormous opportunity for a mediator to help parties craft a solution to their controversy that's better for both of them than litigation. It's really trying to help them understand and analyze their own case and come up with a solution that they design.
We hope in a mediation experience that the parties feel like they were heard, that they were treated fairly. And while they may not be overjoyed with the result of a settlement, they know it is a good solution for them given the circumstances.